he has taken the sannyas just to fulfill the desire of Lalita Sakhi. And Krishna, after coming late and is begging to Radharani to open the doors, Lalita Sakhi says, you make our Radharani cry so much. You make her wait. You keep her anxious. If you want so much Chandravali, then go and enjoy with the Chandravali party. So I curse you. Now see, Lalita Sakhi curses. I curse you that you will also one day cry in the similar way how Radharani cries. Like that you will also cry one day. And the pride which you have with your curly hairs, that is how you are attracting everyone. You have to shave one day. So just to fulfill the desire of Lalita Sakhi, he shaves. And externally, what is the reason? Because the confidential truth which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was speaking, that was not being understood or taken in a right spirit by the people in West Bengal. All highly scholarly people. But the topmost rasa, madhurya, that too, parakiya madhurya rasa is the topmost. To propagate parakiya bhav rasa, he was speaking, but people were jokingly taking that and were not serious about it. Generally, when a sannyasi speaks, people like to take it and respect the words of sannyasi. But when a grahastha speaks, they are not much serious about the talks given by a grahastha. So here, though in the Kali Yuga, sannyas is varjita. 5 things are not allowed in Kali Yuga. Ashwamedam, Gavalambam, so, Paitrapalakam, then sannyasam. These are all not allowed. So one of the thing is taking sannyas is not allowed. But still, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu crosses the dharma rule and takes sannyas. Takes sannyas, that too from whom? From the Puri, that means from Mayavad line, because that time these are the terms, these are the surnames of a sannyasi. Surname means titles. Puri, Giri, these are all the surnames which come. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took sannyas from the line of Mayavad only. But he knows that his guru is a great devotee. And the purpose of taking sannyas is to make people accept his words and make people serious in devotion. So the same people who were joking with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are not taking the teachings in a right spirit. They accepted his teachings. Dadanah kaupinam tadupari bahirvastamarulam prakando he madriditibhir abitah sevitastanu muda gayanuchair nija madura namavalim asau shachi sunu kimme nayana sharanim yasyati punah. So now here Raghunath Das Goswami says, will the son of Mother Shachi, who wears a loin cloth and a red outer cloth, whose body resembles a tree trunk, whose effulgence is served by the luster of a golden mountain, and who always loudly and blissfully chants that is his own Krishna's name, sweet names, cross the path of my eyes again. So now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the sannyas order to reclaim the people, redeem the people. So these Mayavadis, Karmis, and those people who were interested in just false arguments, Pashandis, fallen souls, dry scholars, blasphemies, they used to make offenses to him. They used to not understand his glory. Then, because if we don't understand Krishna's glory, how am I going to accept Krishna's words? Same Krishna is moving in this earthly planet, in Navdeepa, in Nadia, and people are not understanding his glory. Then he thought, how to save these people? And his heart melted with compassion. That is why he took sannyas order. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi 8th verse speaks, मोरेना मनिले सब लोक हो बेनास यही लागी कृपार्द्र प्रभु कोरिला संन्यास सन्यासी बुदये मोरे कोरिबे नमस्कार तथापि खांडिबे दुःख पाहिबे निस्तार. Generally, when you see a sannyasi, you don't know his name from where he is, but automatically a cultured person shows respect. The moment he sees a sannyas robe, he just bows head down and offers Anjali Mudra, that means offers pranam. That a cultured person does. Uncultured person will think, oh, is he a Mayavadi? Is he this? Always understand, when you see a sannyasi, the robe itself is so powerful. You should say, Dasosmi. This is the culture which every Bharatiya knows, which even others also has come to know. When you immediately see a sannyasi, what you should say? Dasosmi, and just pay obeisances. Let him be from any cult. Even to such an extent, the Buddhist sannyasis, now just see the sannyasis, the sannyasi itself, that order itself gains respect. Now we don't know much deeply about the sannyasi, but the general etiquette is just say Dasosmi and pay obeisances, mentally at least. This is the culture. So now people will be ruined if they don't accept me. Chaitanya Charitamrita here, nicely it has been said. The Lord was melting with compassion. That is why he took sannyas. You see, he put himself in difficulty. He put his family in difficulty. Vishnu Priya was completely alone. It was a small age. At the age of just 24, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu takes sannyas. Then imagine what must be the age of Vishnu Priya. Mother Sachi is also left alone. But still, for the betterment of everyone, for the welfare of everyone, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas. Because if I take sannyas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, people will offer obeisances to me. And in this way, at least they will be saved from material suffering. Chaitanya Bhagavat also gives a beautiful description about Lord's enchanting sannyasa garba. Sannyasa gorile vaikunthera chudamani होरिलेन अरुणवसन मनोहर ताहाते होइला कोटि कंदर्प सुंदर सर्व अंग श्री मस्तक चंदने लेपित मालाय पूर्णित श्री विग्रह सुशोभित दंडक मंडलु दुई श्री हस्ते उज्ज्वल निरवधि निज प्रेम आनंद विह्वल कोटि कोटि चंद्र जिनी शोभे श्रीवदन प्रेम धारे पूर्ण दुई kamal nayana. Now, Nimai, who is actually Narayana, crest jewel of Vaikuntha, he took sannyas. He wore enchanting red cloth. And he is so beautiful, he looks so beautiful, like millions of cupids. And that too is anointed with sandalwood pulp. Varangascha chandanangadi sannyasa kuchchamoshanta nishtha shanti parayana suvarna varna hemango. This is how Bhishma Pitamaha glorifies Krishna, saying that in Kali Yuga you are going to appear in Suvarna Varna Hemango, Sannyasa. You are going to appear as sannyasi. So now you will be anointed with Chandanangadi, beautiful Chandana, and his whole body is covered with garlands. He is holding a staff, a water pot, and is constantly overwhelmed with the feelings of ecstatic love. And then his eyes are filled with streams of loving tears. And how is his golden body? As a tree trunk, big as a tree trunk, extraordinarily tall, especially his hands are below his knees, that much long hands. That size of person could not be found among the humans, 7 feet tall. His tallness is a sign of Mahapurusha. There are certain symbols for Mahapurusha. So here, this tallness itself is a sign of Mahapurusha. In Chaitanya Charitamrita again, Adi Leela chapter 3 just said, Tapta hema samakanti prakanda sharira navamega jeni kantah dvani ye gambhira दीर्घवस्तारे आपनार हाते चारि हस्त होय महापुरुष विख्याते न्याग्रोध परिमंडल होय तार नाम न्याग्रोध परिमंडल तनुते चैतन्य गुणधाम. So his body is shining like gold, a big trunk, big as a big drum. And how is his voice? Deeper than the rumbling of fresh clouds. So his body is so beautiful. It is said a person who measures 4 cubits in height and in breadth by his own hand is known as a great personality named Nyagrodha Parimandala, the width of a banyan tree. The body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the abode of all divine attributes, is compared to this Nyagrodha Parimandala. It is said his body looked like a golden mountain. And it was completely, the golden mountain itself is defeated by the luster of Chaitanya's body. Rupa Goswami in Stavamala also writes, Yatinamuttamastarani karavidyoti vasanaha hiranya rama lakshmi bharam abhibhavan anginika ruchaha. So he's the crest jewel of sannyasis, and especially the red dress and his shine. The red dress is shining like Arunodaya. His body is shining like gold. Now just see, red in gold. Oh, it looks so beautiful. He's loudly singing his own name. Rupa Goswami writes, Hare Krishneti Uchahi Spuritorasano. His tongue is vibrating the name of Hare Krishna. And Baladev Vidyabhushan also writes, Shodashaga Namatmana Dvatrimshad Aksharena Mantrenochayet Ucharitena Spurata Krita Nritya Rasana Yasya Saha. So the Mahamantra, which has 16 words, 32 syllables, is always dancing in his tongue. And his ecstatic love while chanting the holy name is inundating the whole world with love of God. So Hare Krishna is pronounced so beautifully by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that it is inundating the whole world. And he is surrounded by wonderful devotees. And from his eyes, Ganga and Yamuna are flowing. His skin, when it comes in ecstatic symptoms, has goose pimples. And this look like golden kadamba flower. How beautiful is his dancing. When Gaur Sundar is dancing, Nachata Gaura Manohara Adabhuta, Nayane Rajita Suradhani Dharam. When Gaur Sundar dances, he sheds the current of Ganga. He looks so beautiful, like the jewel necklace of devotion. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave a great example to the world how to relish Harinam. We are chanting Harinam, but how to relish Harinam? There's a lot of difference between just chanting and relishing. Chanting can happen only in a mechanical way, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, but relishing, it requires Krishna's mercy. Namayadaya bahuna shutena, not by our own intelligence, nor by hearing, nor by speaking, but yameva isha vruntatena labhyas yasya shakma vrunte tanuswam. If Krishna's mercy is there, we can relish, because Krishna is also relishing his name. That is Gaur Sundar. That is why in Kali Yuga, who is God? It is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. Because he is going to bestow us that mercy which even Krishna cannot give. We are worshipping Krishna, but when Krishna appears as Gaur Sundar, then only he can give us this mercy of relishing his own name. Because in Kali Yuga, he has appeared in the form of name. How am I going to understand the importance of name? Only when he appears to speak about himself. and that too the glory is about himself. That is why in Kali Yuga one has to take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without Gaura Sundar, without Chaitanya, without Nimai, impossible to remove all our misgivings, doubts, and impossible to relish Krishna Nam. Apane Aswade Prema Nama Sankirtan. He is also relishing this. Sei Dware Achandale Kirtana Sanchare. Nama Prema Mala Gandhi. Gandhi. Parailo Samsare. He has, in this way, he strung a garland of names on a string of love and made the whole world wear it. So what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought is Prem Nam Sankirtan. It is not just Hari Nam Sankirtan. Even before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, also people used to chant Krishna's name. But what is that dhana which Krishna has brought? That is Golokera Premadhan. Harinama Sankirtan. He has brought Goloksa. Golokas, the topmost jewel which Radharani always has in her wonderful lotus lips. She chants Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. While chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, she is drinking the nectar of the beauty of Krishna. She is just relishing and enjoying and experiencing the bliss and seeing her. Gaura is completely wondering, Krishna is completely wondering what to do. How is it that she is enjoying so much, taking her mood, relishing his own name, making a garland of name, where in the string of love. That is why one's heart should be filled with love to have this garland of name. One cannot be having the consciousness where one has that opulent feeling for Krishna, or he's attracted to the opulent form of Krishna. One has to have the eagerness to relish the madhurima of Krishna, the sweetness of Krishna. Then Gaur Sundar's mercy is seen flowing in the hearts of the devotees, where he is not just chanting for the namesake, Aupcharikta chanting. No, he is chanting with the great love for Krishna. The string is love, and the flowers are the names. So the garland of name is strung on to that person who has that eagerness to chant more and more, more and more. So Raghunath Das Goswami wants to see this wonderful form, the brilliant golden sannyasi form of Chaitanya, Satchinandana. And in this way, relishing the mellows of love of God, chanting the holy name, Katita Kaupinadhari, Bahirvasta Manuhari, Ujjvala Aruna Varanayara, Suvisara, Hemagiri, Suprakasha, Kantidhari, Namagani Bohe Ashudhara, Sada Krishna Namavadi, Krishna Smriti Kutuhali, Prema Purna Kamalanayana, Sei Gaura Dayamaya, Sadananda Lilamaya, Dekhi Boki, Sachirandana. So in this way, when am I going to see the beautiful form of Krishna, resembling the beautiful form of Krishna coming as the son of Mother Sachi, resembling the huge mountain, golden mountain, shedding the tears while singing the holy name. Nayanam Gradashudharya, Vadanam Gadgadudyagira, Pulakairlichitam Vapukada, Tavanama Grahane, Bhavishyati. So this is what kada means. When am I going to have such type of consciousness? And his eyes are filled with the love of Krishna, and is curiously remembering Krishna. So such is the love which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to deliver unto us. And in this way, deliver the conditioned souls, giving the highest wealth to the most degraded souls. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Mahavadanyaya. As much as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Mahavadanyaya, his dham is also Mahavadanyaya. Mayapur dham is completely filled with kripa, mercy, compassion. And it's a fortune that we are going this year, 1st June, we are going to Sridham, Mayapur. The fortunate are the devotees who have taken part in this yatra. I request others also to come in this yatra, because Mayapur Dham is the Audarya Dham. It is not another Dham. It is Audarya Dham, non-different from Vrindavan. Take advantage, come in the yatra, and relish the pastimes of Navadvipa Parikrama. 9 islands we are going to go. Take the bhagya of enjoying the 9 islands and the bhagya of chanting the holy name along with the devotees. Hare Krishna. Any questions you can ask. Before that, today we will have kitchen seva, Rajbhog seva, because it's New Year. I request Aparna Mataji, Manari Mataji, Aruna Bhosle Mataji, just make a nice team. Aruna Mataji also can come if she is free, because we ought to make a lot of bhogas for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Whoever is free, please come. Let us make all wonderful Bengali items. Labra, puisar, so many things are there. There is one beautiful sweet which appears to be like rasgullas. It is the balls of rice, which even South Indians also make. That is known as palko ekate. The same thing is very, very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I've forgotten the name. Aparna Mataji, can you tell me that name, which every time we make for in the festivals?
जो चावल का माताजी हम लोग बनाते हैं,
हाँ वही उनको बहुत
चावल का पीठा ऐसे बोलते हैं हम लोग में.
Pitha. Yes, it is known as chawal pitha. So pal koekate, South Indians know how to make pal koekate. At home also you can make pal koekate. Those who don't know the pal koekate, I'll put the recipe in the in the group. Hare Krishna. No questions. All are in ecstasy, I think. Hari Bol.
Mataji, so wonderful class. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. So in the evening, bring bhogas for Lord. And from 7 o'clock onwards, we will have the celebration of Jagannath Mishra festival. Actually, morning only we should have had, but morning is the office day for everyone. So in the evening we will have.